Hi everybody, welcome to Wine Wednesday. You're probably not nearly as excited about this as I am, but I assure you that with time, Wine Wednesday will become a very big tradition in your life as well, even on the internet. I was first introduced to this when I was living in Vancouver. They would do like $5 pours everywhere in all the restaurants and called it Wine Wednesday. And then I moved to Toronto and they're like, pints and blah blah blah, and I was like, what's Wednesday? Where's my cheap wine, bitches? Anyway, so I just like to give a brief introduction to Wine Wednesday and to wine for people who don't really know what they're talking about but would like to pretend they do. First of all, ladies, this is the right amount of pour. People are going to give you this 6-ounce crap and this 9-ounce crap. This is the right amount. A bottle of wine, the bottle we have here today is from Inniskillin. It's actually, I'm going to get close up here. Inniskillin is actually the first winery in Canada, or the first winery estate in Canada, I believe. It's actually really good. We're drinking Pinot Grigio, which is like water, milk, I don't know. It's definitely alcoholic, but it's like the introductory wine. It's like a learner's permit for wine. So if you don't know what you're doing, order a Pinot Grigio. Or order a Pinot Gris if you're worried about screwing up the Italian. Or, if you can't remember that much, just order a Pinot. And then they'll look at you and they'll say, or Noir. Not Noir. Noir means black in French and you'll end up with red wine. That's a whole other palate. You're not ready for that yet. So, Pinot Grigio, Pinot Gris, or just a Pinot. A white Pinot. I just want a white Pinot. Just practice it with me for a moment. I'll just have a white Pinot. Just a glass of white Pinot. Yeah, sure, make it a 9-ounce. See? Super easy. All of a sudden, you have a drink. And I have a drink. Yeah. So the bottle technically says 5 glasses, I think, per person. But my sister and I usually can get it into 2. Which means that you're only having 1 glass each, which is totally acceptable and not at all like alcoholicness. Also, my mother and I have recently discovered that if you were drinking with someone on Skype who was also drinking, then that's not drinking alone either. The other night I had a bottle of Gewürztraminer, which we'll talk about months from now. You're not ready. I assure you, you're not ready. And she had a glass of port. And then it turned into a bottle. And probably about like 45 minutes in, she turned to me and she's like, Jay, just so you know, you've tried to drink out of the same empty glass 3 times now, and your bottle's dry. And I was like, well, thanks, Mommy. Thanks for taking care of me. Anyways, this is Pinot Grigio. Super easy. It's super light. It's sweet. When you're craving a glass of water on, like, a warm summer's day, order this instead. Way better. Super refreshing. Also, it's from Ontario, so it's local. Obviously, I love to shop local, especially when it comes to alcohol. A couple tips about Pinot Gris. White wines should always be chilled. You want them cold. Obviously, you don't always get them that way, and you're super desperate to get wine in you because you're blah blah or you're at a barbecue. Here's a little tip my aunt taught me. You take your white wine that's not cold enough, you're not enjoying it, tastes like cat piss, and you take a frozen strawberry. You can see this here. Not really sure where the camera lens is because I'm not a professional. Anyway, frozen strawberry, plunk into your glass. This is beautiful. Now all of a sudden you're a classy bitch. Like, who puts a fucking frozen strawberry? And because I am a super snob, I bought organic frozen strawberries. So now my drink is locally sourced using organic produce. And I look like $1 million. It's an ice cube. Let's just be realistic. Do you not have access to organic frozen strawberries? Grab whatever the fuck's in your fridge. Someone at some point was deciding that they wanted to do blending and juicing and smoothies. I guarantee you're going to have some frozen blueberries in there, some melons, I don't know, whatever. I wouldn't try peas or vegetables. That, like, string green beans, I know when you're you know what? I have actually never done it. So if you get desperate and you find some string green beans and you put them in your wine, call me. Tell me. How does it go? Comment. Let me know what this is about. Anyway, Pinot Grigio, easiest white wine in the world. Strawberry makes super fucking classy. I'm basically done the bottle and it's been like 20 minutes, which is something I should probably talk to my therapist about. But regardless, amazing drink. This is all you need. This is a $15 bottle. And for American fans that are watching, that's super cheap in Canada because we've got a lot of taxes, mostly because they know that people drink a bottle of wine, fall down the stairs, break their ankle. And so we have extended health care. Obviously, I can just go to the hospital, but I have to pay a lot for my alcohol. Which to me is fair because the amount of times I've ended up in the hospital because of doing something stupid makes up for the taxes we pay. So $15 in a skillin. Love it. Again, I'll show you the bottle. It's really pretty. It's gold. It's gold. It's gold and black. How classy is that? The only other last tip I wanted to give you this Wine Wednesday, yay, Wine Wednesday, is a perfect snack or pairing, as they will, for Pinot Gris. Microwave popcorn. Delicious. This one I burnt slightly because I was too busy trying to get some lighting set up to notice that my microwave was yelling at me, and I just told it to shut up and it wouldn't. Wow. It's burnt. But the best part is, my bottle is almost empty, so I'm drunk enough to enjoy it. And ladies, especially young ladies, you're on your own, first apartment, it's a studio, no one ain't telling you what to do. This is a good dinner. You have vegetables and fiber, well, okay, fruit, or vegetables if you get bold enough to put that, like, frozen beans in there. This is a good dinner. I even talked to my mom. She was totally okay with it. So, yeah, this is Wine Wednesday. Pinot Grigio, lesson 1. Next week we'll talk about something a little more complex if you're ready for it. But spend the week, practice this. Oh, whoops. Practice this, and we'll move on to something else. That's all for now, bitches. I love you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am literally begging you. In the world of YouTube, unless you subscribe, no one really gives a crap about your channel. So subscribe, comment, hell, even if you're just posting pictures of your dogs, which I love dogs, or cats, in the comment section, or have an argument about whether or not the earth is round, do it. Just drive traffic. But yeah, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, I will reply to basically everything because I'm addicted to my phone. So